Yes, sir. It's wrestling night in Kansas City. Dr. Wrestling Midnight Guthrie welcoming you to Metro Pro Wrestling. Wait a minute. Michael Craze handed a note to Don Diablo.
And welcome the president of Metro Pro Wrestling, Mr. Michael Strider. And
come on.
newly appointed CEO, Lucy Mendez.
CEO? Lucy Mendez is the CEO? Now, I thought we were going to get right to the action here, but apparently Michael Strider wants to turn this into his own personal fight club. Edward Norton, he is not. As Michael Strider, the president of Metro Pro Wrestling, accompanied to the ring by Lucy Mendez. Michael Craze, our referee, literally the messenger in this case, passing the note off to Don Diablo. This is a perplexing way to start tonight's action. And he's, it's business time. Okay, the points to the Rolex in hand. A Rolex he made from the earnings of a lifestyle with bleach blonde haired, ladies and gentlemen, back when he was a wrestler of credible value, of a man of integrity. As our president has hit the ring, embarrassed in our most recent episode of Metro Pro Wrestling as his hired gun, Christopher Daniels, could not get the job done against the rebel Jeremy Wyatt. And I'd like to see the resume of Lucy Mendez to see what qualifies her to be CEO of Metro Pro. Well, let's take it to our president, Michael Strider.
Hey, you take your little fake applause because I know you're circle 124 posted on the message boards saying Michael Strider's no good. Lucy, 6 months ago, Chris Goff gave me a call, and he said, Michael Strider, I need you to do what you have done for professional wrestling for all those years. I need you to come back to Metro Pro, and I need you to save it from going under. Once again, I use my highly intelligent brain and my business savvy, and look where we're at now. Once again, Michael Strider has fans in the stands. The cash register is full. I'm bringing in top stars like Christopher Daniels. I'm bringing in Lucy Mendez. Let me tell you something, boys. I know it's a cold, dark night when you're laying next to that cow you call a wife. And you sit there and you get to see a woman this beautiful. And you know that you can't touch her. That's a slice of reality that you're just going to have to live with.
It's a sizes.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Chubby.
Love comes in all shapes and sizes.
So last month, I tried to do the right thing. I tried to give Jeremy Wyatt a retirement match that he could be proud of. Because I care about Jeremy Wyatt. Because I'm a good guy. I care about you fans. I care about this referee whose name I can't remember right now because they're so interchangeable.
Come on, Michael Craze is a top referee in this area.
A couple of announcements, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, please. I'm going to ask you for your quiet consideration as I make a couple just housekeeping notes. I apologize for losing my temper. Please, I just got a couple things to go over. Number one, Lucy Mendez has accepted a position as the COO of Metro Pro Wrestling, so she's going to be my right hand in all business decisions and talent relations.
Okay, the COO, slightly different from CEO, still not a position she's qualified for.
Lucy is a very valuable member of the Metro Pro Wrestling team, and she's not only good looks, but she does have a brain, and that's all that I care about. Business. Second point, we've got a 5-year anniversary of Metro Pro coming up this year. And I don't know how many people were there for the very first show, but there were a couple of people in the main event tag match. Lucy was in the main event tag match. I was in the main event tag match as well. I know you remember that. But I'm not coming out of retirement for just a 5-year wrestling show. I'm more of like a 10, 15-year wrestling big deal presence. Well, then I've got the mic, so you will listen to what I have to say. For our 5th anniversary show, the other person that was in that tag team match with me was Mr. Tommy Dreamer. And Tommy Dreamer will be here for the 5-year anniversary show.
That is a huge announcement. The innovator of violence, the hardcore icon, Tommy Dreamer, coming to Metro Pro. Always vocal, using and expressing their First Amendment rights here in Kansas City. As Michael Strider is now taking up valuable premium cable time.
I told you, if you would just be quiet and let me talk, this will go a lot faster. Sometimes things just don't go as planned in your life and you have to make changes. Jeremy Wyatt, last month I gave you an out. I gave you a retirement match against one of your favorite wrestlers, but you couldn't go along with the plan. You're beat up, you're hurt, you need to give it up. These fans deserve better than Jeremy Wyatt.
Come on, Strider.
I see a lot of Jeremy Wyatt t-shirts out there, and I'm telling you tonight, if you want to get a souvenir Jeremy Wyatt t-shirt, you better go buy them right now, because next month, they're not going to be there. So get it all out right now. And what I want to do is I want to call Jeremy Wyatt out to the ring, and we're going to have a little more stimulating conversation.
Wow, this could be an explosive situation here. As Jeremy Wyatt, the former Metro Pro heavyweight champion, comes to the ring, screwed out of that title by Strider. And remember, Strider has placed Wyatt in a situation where any match he has in Metro Pro, he must win or he must retire. A nice reaction for the Rebel, Jeremy Wyatt, Kansas City's sports hero. On our most recent episode of Metro Pro Wrestling, we saw Wyatt go to a 40-minute plus legendary bout with the fallen angel Christopher Daniels coming out on top of that one despite the interference efforts of Strider. That's a heck of a bout. You want to check that out, wrestling fans. As Michael Craze has to do these to try to mediate this situation between Wyatt, perhaps our top all-around wrestler in Metro Pro, and the president and COO in front.
The problem that we have, Jeremy Wyatt, is that sometimes as a high-end athlete, which you are a high-end athlete, you just don't know when to call it quits. You just don't know when to hang up the tights. Once again, I'm trying to have a conversation. I am in and complete shock that Christopher Daniels lost to you last month. I'm shocked, and I'll give you your devil's due on that. I will. I'll give you credit. I'm a big Jeremy Wyatt fan. I own multiple Jeremy Wyatt t-shirts. It's just time to get it over with. I know we have a main event tag match later on tonight, but I am doing checks and balances. Step one is you aren't going to make it to that main event tonight, and that's going to be SBC's punishment for crossing the boss earlier. I've gone all over the YouTube videos. I've looked at every website to find the hottest independent talent in the world. So you're having a match right now against one of the highest upstart wrestlers in the Midwest. He is Money Matt Cage.
Wow! Money Matt Cage making his Metro Pro debut. This guy is a certifiable star, a dangerous athlete, a hard-hitting athlete, and a heck of a talent to make his way here in Metro Pro. Wow, I am shocked to see Matt Cage here in Metro Pro Wrestling. A decorated competitor throughout the Midwest, travels throughout the country, multi-title holder, has competed in all the major tournaments in the country, in the Midwest. Regularly appears now in Evolve Wrestling. He just signed a deal with the WWE to be the qualifying matches featured for the Global Cruiserweight Series coming up this coming summer.
Hi gang, I'm Mean Gene Okerlund from the WWE. You're watching Metro Pro Wrestling right here. Not bad.
A lot of Evolve talent has found their way to NXT. This is a remarkable challenge for Jeremy Wyatt. Matt Cage, a bit of an unknown quality here to many of the fans here in Metro Pro, I'm sure. But quite frankly, he's as dangerous, if not more so, in my estimation, than the threat of Christopher Daniels, as Matt Cage, a young athlete, pretty much in the prime of his wrestling career. He's got the youth advantage to Jeremy Wyatt. He's got a bit of a size advantage. I would venture to say as much of a straight striker Jeremy Wyatt is, Matt Cage is a harder striker. An excellent challenge for the Rebel here tonight. And what a rough situation this is, as alluded to by Strider here in a few weeks on Metro Pro. We're expected to see Wyatt team up with SBC in tag team action. But, man, he certainly, and I guarantee he's not overlooking Matt Cage either, but to come in with no preparation against a talent the likes of Matt Cage, the battle, the hill just gets steeper and steeper for Jeremy Wyatt to climb. Big kick to the midsection there by Cage. What an elbow butt. And Matt Cage already, the Las Vegas native, endearing himself to the fans. Oh, here we go! Lighten him up with the chop. What a chop by Jeremy Wyatt. Oof, da. Like a gun blast, that is for sure. Big right hand by the Rebel. This should be a remarkable matchup, wrestling fans. And I feel it's an honor and privilege to even get to call this one. Another big chop. Cage tries to respond, no duck by Wyatt. Oh, what a chop! Floors! Matt Cage flops to his back with a 5-foot lead in. My land! To knock a man forward off a chop is incredible. Big snap suplex, quick cover. Now lackadaisical cover there by Wyatt. More of an intimidation cover at that. The crowd is firmly behind the Rebel. Certainly a sports hero here in the Kansas City area. Jeremy Wyatt doesn't mind taking it outside, that's for sure. Hits Cage from behind. And remember, if Cage wins this one, not only is he going to make a big payday and a huge debut here in Metro Pro, but he will finish the illustrious career of the Rebel, Jeremy Wyatt. But now Matt Cage calling for a timeout. Non-existent in wrestling. Needs a kick to the midsection from Wyatt. He's going to light him up with the chop again. He does! Wow! Beautiful placement. Oh, what a heel throw from the corner. Cage tossed almost 18 feet across the ring, including the bounce. Like a pebble across water. Nice strength and technique by Wyatt. Another cover, 2 count that time. Notice notice how Wyatt on these covers is driving the forearm directly into the mouth and into the bottom of the nose of Matt Cage, now with the flashing elbow there. You push up on the bottom of the nose like that, it loosens up the capillaries, gives you a chance to break the cartilage a little more, and when your opponent starts bleeding from the nose, it really changes his concentration. Cover off the elbow. Now, Jeremy Wyatt's seen enough of Matt Cage, I'm sure, to know that it's going to take more to put him away than this, but he is certainly trying to gain a psychological advantage. Big basement drop kick, misses. Cage ducks again. Oh, waist lock into the apron, right into the rib cage. Now, remember, Christopher Daniels worked over that same area of the body for almost the entirety of that 40-minute contest. So Jeremy Wyatt coming in with very weakened ribs. Big chop by Cage. Man alive. Rolls in to break the count. Smart move. Oh, and a big right hand to the midsection. Very tender midsection on the part of Wyatt. He is feeling a lot of rib damage. A lot of rib pain. So much so, in fact, that he refused to go to the doctor because he didn't want to know the extent to his damage. I don't think that was a wise move, but he's always been tougher than medically smart, is Jeremy Wyatt. Big kick to the rib cage there. Cairo Santos style. Midsection. Oh, there's that right hand I was talking about, the stiff strikes. Look at that, almost a knockout shot. Incredible that Wyatt's getting up to his feet already, but he shouldn't have. Kick to the midsection, and another one, and another one, and now Matt Cage is firmly in charge of this contest. You might be new to the TVs here in the Kansas City area, but Matt Cage certainly no stranger to television screens all over the country today. Featured regularly on a number of independent promotions, webcasts. He's wrestled all over the place, Arizona, New York, Florida. This guy is a well-traveled athlete, that is for sure. Big leg lariat, beautiful execution. The snap of the back of the heel, wow. Back of the heel, back of the ankle, right on the nose, the bridge of the nose, the top of the mouth. Almost stunned him into a 3-count, and now he's got a grounded bear hug. Once again, not a tactic you regularly see from Matt Cage, but he has done his homework. Obviously saw his Wyatt's matchup with Christopher Daniels using a similar approach. Very smart competitors, Matt Cage. Trained under Mr. Hughes. Yes, Big Cat Curtis Hughes from the Kansas City area himself. Now has a successful training school in the Georgia area. It's turned out a lot of really talented guys. The Hooligans, another great athlete on the NBC, A.R. Fox. Now, wait a minute. There's Wyatt now. Gets the advantage briefly, goes up top. Oh, wow. Dropped hard on the midsection, right on the top rope. Wyatt is in a lot of pain. Wyatt is in a very bad way. Oh, wow. Jumping earthquake splash by Matt Cage. Hits the ropes hard. Senton. Beautiful execution. Kick out by Wyatt, and actually, Cage is such an athlete. Wyatt, fortunately, took the majority of that blow on just the right side of the ribs. The athleticism and agility of such as Cage, he didn't come crashing down all across the midsection. Big shot there. Can have all the athleticism in the world, but proper placement goes a long ways. A tremendous amount of ways when it comes to effective wrestling attacks. Big right hand again, just decimating the rib cage of Jeremy Wyatt. Oh, wow, nice. Slides through and runs with the shoulder tackle right into the midsection. Cover, smart move. Kick out by Wyatt. Got the shoulder up just in time. But I can see here we're in, almost 10 minutes of mat action. And comparatively to your standard Jeremy Wyatt matchup, he is looking more fatigued quickly, and that's due to the tenderness of the ribs coming in and the continued assault on the ribs, just decimating the wind capacity of Jeremy Wyatt here. Oh, ducked too early. Jeez, big clothesline. And an elbow now. Rallying here. Irish whip reversal just like that. Cage charges in the corner. Wyatt, what a move to avoid. Up to the top rope. Incredible quickness. Big cross body. Wow. Cage trying to catch him in the air, and he's paid for that one as Wyatt comes crashing down hard. Now, he nailed his own rib cage on that, but Matt Cage now feeling the effects of the midsection damage. Big seated clothesline. Wow, look at Matt Cage. Whoa, almost a knockout shot. Total demeanor change on the face of Cage as his body practically seized up there after that clothesline. Tribute to his own fortitude that he was able to get out of that, but Wyatt, with just a quick series of reversals and hard-hitting moves, has found a way to get back in this. Incredible. The crowd solidly behind Jeremy Wyatt. Brings Cage up to his feet. Front face lock. Oh, Cage ducks out of it. Oh, wow, what a tactic there. Kicked the shin. Wyatt hit face first into the knee of Matt Cage. Beautiful technique on the part of Money Matt Cage. Going for a crossbody. Wyatt catches him. What a move! Side effect by Jeremy Wyatt. Oh, wow. Incredible. The spinning sit-out slam couldn't get the job done for Wyatt. So brings Cage back up to his feet. What's Wyatt got in mind here? Wow, what a move there. Oh, Cage hits him with a flying forearm off the discus lariat attempt by Wyatt there. And now Cage has got a second. Back and forth we go. This is incredible. Foot right to the face. Into a flying European uppercut. Nailed him. It's taking a lot of time here. You might want to get right on the attack. He's making it rain there. Shooting the money at Wyatt. Proverbial money. Oh, wow! Drives him neck first, head first into the canvas. Oh! Kick out there by Wyatt. Great move on the part of Matt Cage. I can't believe Wyatt kicked out. If you ever wanted to see an extreme sports version of a Russian leg sweep, that's the one right there. Incredible move. He's got him up. Could be going for the money clip. Blocked by Wyatt. Backslide. He's got him. Well, continues rolling through into the Fisherman Buster. Beautiful combination. Great back and forth contest. I'm not surprised at the challenge Matt Cage is putting up for Jeremy Wyatt. And now Wyatt's calling for that top rope flying elbow drop. Wyatt up to... Now, wait a minute. There's Revolucha. Now, come on. We've seen Revolucha get involved in recent weeks. Now, and remember, last time we saw Revolucha, it certainly wasn't Revolucha at all. And I'm not going to try to jump to conclusions here. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But there's SBC. He's had his issues with the man under that Revolucha mask, if it is him indeed. As we've seen SBC have troubles with Mike Seidel as of late. Oh, wait a minute. There's Mike Seidel. So who's under the Revolucha mask? What is going on here? Now, wait a minute. On the opposite side, Mark Sterling on the inside of the ring. As Seidel's chased out by SBC. Mark Sterling has just speared Jeremy Wyatt in the ring. Remember, the career is on the line. Mark Sterling, the long-running rival of Jeremy Wyatt, has just speared him. Matt Cage could take advantage here. What a shot there! Knee to the face. Kick out by Wyatt. Unbelievable. Oh, what a shot there by Matt Cage. What a punch to the face. Could be the money clip. He got him this time. Incredible. And Wyatt gets out again. Where is he getting this from? This is incredible. His ribs are decimated. He's taking 2 incredibly hard, 3 incredibly hard shots to the face. Knockout blows for any above average man. But this isn't just an above average man. This is the toughest man in Kansas City, Jeremy Wyatt. What is Matt Cage going to have to do to put him away? That's got to be going through his head. And I can't believe Jeremy Wyatt still is. Oh, what another. Good grief, what a shot. Cage waving to you at your home base. It's the wrong time to be waving to the fans at home, Matt Cage. I know he's confident, I know he's cocky, but now gave Jeremy Wyatt just enough of an opening to bite the head of Matt Cage into a sunset flip. Bomb! Sit out power bomb. Good grief! Wyatt, unbelievable! Pulling himself up to the top turnbuckle, upper body strength on the ropes, big flying elbow drop, nails him right in the heart. Cover! Wyatt does it again. Incredible. What an effort by Matt Cage. I'm incredibly impressed. I'm sure most of you are. I expected nothing less from Matt Cage. But Jeremy Wyatt, once again, each and every time he overcomes odds, I think they get him every time. And somehow, some way, he comes out on top once again. It's got to be an incredible pain as Mark Sterling stares him down from the entranceway. In a few weeks on Metro Pro, it's going to be Sterling and Seidel taking on the team of SBC and Jeremy Wyatt. That should be a phenomenal tag team bout. But what about here? And coming up next, tag team action featuring the Commission.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm glad you got off early. Yeah, long night. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Mr. Strider, yes to talk to me?
Hold on, young man. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, listen. I gotta go. I gotta talk. Give me 10 minutes, Lucy. No, the good bagels tomorrow with cream cheese. Right. Thanks. Bye.
You got enough time for bagels over there?
Bradley, thanks for coming up, first of all. I know it's late, but I wanted a chance to talk to you off-site. How long have you been with our company?
Since the beginning. Since day one.
5 years. Almost 5 years now. I like that. That's great. That's great. Now, I'm sure you've heard the scuttlebutt, and I kind of assume that you know what I'm trying to do here as the new president of the company. With any kind of corporate restructuring, there's going to be underperformers and there's going to be overperformers. There's going to be some corporate training to the new policies and ways. It's natural, happens in all business. Now you have your overachievers like a Derek Stone, and then you have some underachievers. And I don't want to mention names, I don't want to embarrass anybody. But those underachievers, it's my responsibility as the president of this company to coach them to become overachievers. Now, our business is a tough business. It's a professional wrestling business.
That is true.
So from time to time, we have to do some corporate training. And that's what happened for Jeremy Wyatt when the King brothers and Mark Sterling were giving him what I would just call a corporate outing, a corporate training, a restructuring knowledge plan. So my question to you, young man, is this. You have a bright future with this company, and knowing that, why did you feel the need to intervene in the corporate training?
With all due respect,
Of course.
Mr. Strider,
Of course.
Jeremy Wyatt's one of my best friends. We've traveled the road thousands of miles. We wrestled each other on the very first Metro Pro show. I've been to his wedding. I was at his bachelor party. We even went to Game 6 of the World Series. How awesome was that?
Very nice.
I couldn't sit back and watch Mark Sterling and watch those King brothers take advantage of one of my best friends.
I understand. I want you to think about this. Sometimes you have to think what's best for your career and put friendship aside. And I want you to take some time to evaluate and consider, was what you did, knowing that that protocol came down from me, the president of this company, the best for your career? And when you think about that, perhaps some corporate training will have to be provided to you so you could be the best that you could be.
Okay. So what kind of corporate training you got for Showtime?
Well, yeah, you know what? Good luck on your next event, your next match. I got to go, but just keep your eyes open and your heart pure.
What was that?
Metro Pro Wrestling, long before there was Mr. Abernathy, Mr. Jalistico, and Mr. James, there was Evan Jalistico, there was Pierre Abernathy, and we traveled these great states. We traveled for wrestling, and we traveled for fun. And it breaks my heart for what happened last show. When Michael Strider took these rules and broke them.
You know, I remember traveling to CSW to watch our trainer debut. And we drove there and risked our lives, really. We almost ran out of gas. We weren't making any money. We watched that show and we watched Michael Strider. And we didn't know him, but we left that show. We're like, that guy's good.
I bought a Strider Nation t-shirt.
Right. Years later, Gateway Championship Wrestling, we actually meet Michael Strider. We worked for that company. And we looked up to him. And for years, all we wanted was Michael Strider's respect. And it took a long time. I remember Michael Strider saying, you guys aren't big enough. You guys need to do this, you need to do that. But years later, we get to this company and we win the tag team titles. And he respected us, and that meant a lot to me. Michael Strider, after years, finally respected us. And look, I'm not going to stand here and act like I'm this great human being. I've done things in my life that I'm sure when I leave this world I'll regret. But I always had my pride. And last show, Strider, when you didn't make that 3 count, you threw away your whole legacy. Everything you've done that you bled for, you threw away. Those matches with Payday Patterson, the matches with Samoa Joe, the matches with Dingo, the blood, you threw it all away. And for what? Jeremy Wyatt's not my friend, but I would never do that because I respect the rule book, and you just threw it right out the window. So Michael Strider, you have my promise. I'll go to the Standard Committee of Athletic Morals. I'll do anything I have to do. Not because I like Jeremy Wyatt, but because I respect the rules. And no matter what, when I leave this world, I'll at least have my pride. And that's something that you don't have.
Let's be honest, I got about 70 years left on this planet. I'll be damned if I sit around and watch it go down the drain, not doing something that I feel like I was put on this earth for.
The last 30 years I've been on this earth, I had nothing that I'm more passionate about than pro wrestling. Don't tell my wife, but I'm more passionate about it than her.
There you go.
Grew up without a dad, was adopted into a family, and the only dad thing that I was able to do with my mom was go to professional wrestling.
Sometimes it's not about who believes in you or how many believes in you, that the right people believe in you. Best of the best are here at KC Pro, and that's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here at the KC Pro Wrestling Training Center, because I want to learn the ropes, I want to get experience, I want to be a part of this business that I love so much.
What's up, I'm Pete Ortiz here at Punishment Training Center, and you're watching Metro Pro Wrestling.
Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling, and welcome to Main Event City. Here comes the commission for tag team action. Mr. Abernathy, Mr. Jalistico, the commission always follows the rules. At one point, reviled by the fans here in the Kansas City area, begrudgingly at least on my part, they have earned the respect as well as the praise of the fans. The same people that used to turn their thumbs upside down at them are now clamoring to shake their hands now. As the people of Kansas City are great. They'll give anybody a second, third, fourth chance. And so far, the commission are proving that they deserve another chance as they abide by the rules. Yes, the commission very, very much stringent in trying to follow the rules, or according to their rules. Making their return to Metro Pro Wrestling, the powerful American Bulldogs, almost 600 pounds combined. A remarkable tag team, decorated tag team throughout the Midwest. We've had some real battles here in Metro Pro in the past with the likes of the Hooligans and the Heroes for Hire. Great to have the American Bulldogs back here in Metro Pro. This should be a great contest as the former tag team champions, the commission, take on a team that's never had the opportunity to hold that gold. Who very much has an interest in holding that championship, as do many of the great teams here in Metro Pro who want to get a hold of the titles currently held by the Cobra Kai Dojo, who are having their own issues as of late with the massive King brothers. A team the American Bulldogs have had quite a rivalry with all over the Midwest. The great sportsmanlike tag team contest, assuming the commission abides by their current recollection of the rules. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. You've done enough tonight, President.
Please, ladies and gentlemen. I don't wish to take any more time than is necessary. I know that lady was very upset with me talking out here last time. I apologize. I'm sorry. What I talked about earlier was that I was going to be bringing in the newest talent, the hottest talent through the Midwest. And I saw, Miss Lucy, that the commission may have been a little anti-Strider in their last comments. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
That's not business time, gentlemen. That's not the direction that I'm trying to take this company. So either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. Now, American Bulldogs, you haven't wrestled here in like 6-8 months, correct? Do you enjoy wrestling for Metro Pro in front of all these people? Do people enjoy when we bring in the American Bulldogs? So if you guys know what's best for you and what's best for this company, you're going to be pro-Strider. You're going to take care of a little business and kind of take out any anti-government cells that we might have in the ring there.
Wait a minute, what's he mean by this?
So I would love to sit out here and watch this match and make sure that everything goes as planned. But I got a lot of stuff to do in the back. So this.
Very cryptic, intimidating comments by our president toward the American Bulldogs.
Yellow shirt cameraman guy.
And man, I'm not feeling confident about the job prospects of our audio engineer at the moment. Poor kid.
So like I was saying, Miss Lucy Mendez is going to stay out here and make sure that everything goes exactly how it's supposed to. When we have that now run, and let's start the match. Lucy, you look beautiful.
Lucy Lucy Mendez going to be looking on to make sure Strider's investment in the Bulldogs pays off. He brought them back. They've had a long absence from Metro Pro. Shake of the hands. And John West and Matt McDowell looking over at Lucy Mendez. Oh, come on, guys. And they attack from behind. Come on, guys. Ooh, Jalistico thrown out very hard. A stunning start to this bout. As I know Strider intimated that the Bulldogs really had to make quite a presence here. As, wait a minute. McDowell went for the sleeper hold. And either that was the most effective sleeper hold this side of Ed Strangler Lewis, or he lured him in there. He lured him in with the headbutt attempt by McDowell, the agile 300-pounder. John West, an incredible high flyer in his own right, at 260 pounds. Jalistico and Abernathy, though, as deceptive as their body types may be, they're tall frames and long legs. They know how to use them. Great double team moves. Look at this tandem maneuvers. Forearms and the double knees. John West meets the soul butt, kick to the midsection. Oh, what a combination of kicks there by the commission. Throws McDowell into the center of the ring. Quick cover there. Now, we know Jeremy Wyatt has the target on his back, but obviously now we know the commission also targeted by President Strider. And if not just the money at play here was motivation enough, certainly the Bulldogs were basically told they better win and do things the Strider way or they're not going to come back. Big clothesline misses from McDowell. That forearm shot didn't for West. Snake eyes in the corner. John West makes his way in. Jalistico trying to hold on. Maybe should have just dropped there as he met a big clubbing blow from the American Fury, John West. As Lucy Mendez now arguing with John West on the outside. Quick tag into Mad Dog McDowell. They're great quick tag mechanics team. Nice splash there into a... Oh, sidewalk slam with a sledgehammer blow at that. Cover. Oh, shoulder up just in time. He's about 15 feet away from Abernathy, though. The Bulldogs have him firmly in their corner. Big clubbing blow and another one by McDowell. Just look at the size of his hands and his arms. I would compare them to the size of my legs, but quite frankly, his arms are bigger. Cover, hook of the leg. Lucy Mendez looks furious on the outside. I don't know if the commission misarranged the finances Lucy Mendez is involved with or why she's so mad, but the jawbreaker just led to a clothesline there by McDowell. Floored Jalistico. Now he throws him into the harmful corner. Big hip attack there. And now John West gets the tag, and the Bulldogs still hold the record for most successful 3X Wrestling Tag Team title reign as they went to 20 straight defenses of the championship before they lost it in controversial fashion to the King Brothers, the team looking to fend the titles off the Cobra Kai Dojo. So many of the teams here in Metro Pro, we get the best teams in the Midwest, if not the country, have a lot of history together. And speaking of history, it could be history here for the winning streak of the commission. They're coming off that big win against the Left Coast Gorillas, and now Abernathy might want to get in there and break this up. And Jalistico is the one fall in the arm away. No, look at the power. Look at the intensity. The crowd rallying Jalistico back into this one. That fighting spirit is in play. Big short knee there. Cheap shot knee by John West. We're not used to seeing these underhanded tactics by the Bulldogs, but their jobs are threatened. The livelihoods are threatened. McDowell, I know for sure, has 2 children in his life. Oh, went for the double stomp as John West. Quick tag into Abernathy. Good job luring him in by Dolistico. And here we go, a house of fire with the head sledgehammer blows. And this crowd is fired up. I love it. Irish whip, no, quick reversal into the elbow, into the stunner. Jalisco with a big stomping boot, stomps into the canvas. And oh, wow, what a combination there by the commission. Abernathy misses the wild right hand. Jalisco pulls him out of the way with a Irish whip to his own partner. Meets him with a shoulder block thanks to McDowell into a double team spine buster. Jalisco may have some chronic neck pain after that one. As McDowell is low bridge to the outside by Abernathy. Mendez is on the ring. Come on. This is not the behavior of an executive. What? She just sprayed something in his eyes? Did she spray something in his eyes? Roll up by West in the tights. He had the tights. And the Bulldogs have won this one. They have stolen it from the commission. And that wasn't abiding by the rules whatsoever. Wild main event here on Metro Pro Wrestling. The American Bulldogs do not like this forced alliance. And they're acting disgusted about it, but come on, guys, stand up for yourselves here. As Lucy Mendez is thrilled with her efforts. What a wild episode of Metro Pro. Coming up next time on Metro Pro Wrestling, we have the debut of Christian Rose against Bolt Brady, and then the massive Red Wing in action against vintage Craig Kieseman. Should be another great episode of Metro Pro Wrestling. We'll see you next time here on Metro Sports. Visit MetroWrestling.com for further upcoming event information.